The waxworm is the larva of the wax moth, and the significance of this small animal in our environment has largely gone unremarked until now. However, two species of this larval form of the moth have a rather special ability. This may have a wide-ranging environmental impact, both for the good and maybe also for the bad. In the larval stage of its life, the waxworm is a parasite. As the name implies, the waxworm can chew through wax. Its ability is useful to the waxworm as the area it inhabits is beehives, where it feeds on pollen, cocoons, and almost anything else it can find inside a beehive. The waxworms are present in great enough numbers, and a female wax moth can lay up to 500 eggs. They can cause the hive to collapse by degrading the structure completely, whether it's by chewing through the waxed honeycomb structure, or in man-made hives, even chewing through the wooden frames of the hives themselves. Now, waxworms though really don't like cold temperatures. If it gets too cold for them, they'll die. But conversely, the warmer the temperature, the more active they are, the more rapidly they can chew through the contents of the hive. Bees, however, can remove the waxworms from the hive by ejecting the larva. But if there are too many waxworms, the beehive is not functioning properly, and this may not be enough to prevent catastrophic damage to the hive. The waxworm, though, isn't just capable of chewing through so many different things, it can also digest them, including the beeswax. Now, wax is made from carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, with the carbon atoms being arranged in very long chains. Now, a fairly similar arrangement of long chains of carbon atoms is present in plastics, as these chains of carbon atoms make plastic so durable and difficult to dispose of. At least two species of waxworm are now known to be able to break down these chains of carbon atoms in plastic, which could enable us to reduce plastic pollution in the environment. However, this ability of the waxworm has only been recently discovered. It's likely with so much plastic waste scattered about in the environment that waxworms have been munching through some of it for years, and this might be more of a problem. If this seems likely, waxworms have been using discarded plastic and other assorted rubbish as an alternative food source. This could cause the populations of waxworms in the environment to increase. This could be especially the case if it's combined with milder winters, resulting in less of the worms being killed off by the cold weather. This increase in waxworms would also lead to an increase in adult wax moths, and they, in turn, are likely to lay more eggs than normal in a beehive. This increase in the number of eggs in a hive might overwhelm the defences of a hive, especially if the hive were already facing pressure from insecticides and other changes to the environment. This increased waxworming activity could go some way to explaining some of the problems regarding bee numbers and colony collapse. This is a significant factor in the threat to bees. It may also enable us to come up with a new strategy way to combat this threat to the bees.